Lin was always thinking about making my Mahjong game better. Well, I want to talk about a little Sanshoku secret I learned there. Because I've been asked a lot lately whether they should have made the Sanshoku or not. It seems that many players like Sanshoku among the two Han. In the old days, when there was no Red 5, Sanshoku was treated as a star class. But for the sake of Red 5, the current value of 2 Han Yaku is a little less than it was back then. However, it would be silly never to make Sanshoku when we have possible tiles in our hands. When we make it, there are clear criteria. Today, I will unveil the secret of Sanshoku to you. For starters, let's see when not to make Sanshoku. When the only pair is inside the Sanshoku. When 2 non-Sanshoku blocks are completed. It seems that 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku could be made, but in fact, it is difficult to become Sanshoku from here. The reason is that the possible pair is inside the Sanshoku area. If we try to make pair from other parts, it is 6-so, but then we have to discard red 5-so and 7-so. Not only does this mean that we want to use red 5, but if we go all the way to Sanshoku from here, we will also have the issue of waiting shape at 10 pi. If 6-so is set to pair and the Sanshoku route is selected, the 10 pi shape will be either Pension or Kanchan. This means that it is hard to win. Even if Pension and Kanchan are successfully filled in the middle of the route, and 10 pi is possible in holding 2-so and 3-so. It may end up in 4-so and not even Sanshoku. If 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku is made first, or if you want to use red 5 and also want to make Sanshoku, you will have tanky weight of 5 pin or 7 pin. If it is made, there is no choice, and if you have to do it because of the point situation, you have that option. But the way to make Sanshoku from here is limited and lossy. If we have 2 non-Sanshoku completed blocks, we must break one of them to make a Sanshoku. In this case, it is better to give up Sanshoku and go for a Pinfu. When there is a hand like this, I am troubled, but I try to decide based on the number of tiles discarded by others. There are 7 different combinations of Sanshoku, from 1, 2, 3 to 7, 8, 9. Which Sanshoku do you think appears the most? The answer will be revealed at the end of the video. Let's take a look at the criteria for making a Sanshoku. This is how many tiles you have that could be Sanshoku. In general, the minimum number of tiles is 6. Although there are only 4 blocks, and we do not know what will happen after that. In such a case, it is a good idea to aim for Sanshoku while discarding tiles other than the possible Sanshoku tiles. There are 5 blocks, and the hand has 2 completed Sanshoku blocks. It looks nice, but it is said that a hand with 3 pairs is the most difficult to 10 pi. If you draw a 7 pin, you should put it in your hand and play while aiming for Sanshoku. Please look at it carefully. Somehow it looks like there are 7 possible Sanshoku tiles. But when making Sanshoku, 1 9-man and 1 8-so are not needed. In other words, there are only 5 possible Sanshoku tiles, which is outside the criteria for making Sanshoku. What do you think of Sanshoku Secret so far? Well, let's see the answer to the question, which Sanshoku do you think appears the most? The answer is 1, 2, 3 combination and 7, 8, 9 combination. The frequency of appearance decreases with each shift of one number. And the least likely to be Sanshoku is 4, 5, 6. The same reason applies to the combination of 1, 2, 3, and 7, 8, and 9. In the case of the Liaomen weighted shape, 1 is easier to Ron-win than 4, and a Sanshoku is assured. Also, in the Kanchan or Penchan weighted shape, if 5 or 6 is discarded after 10 pi, Ron-win may be possible even with 2 or 3 because of the Suji trap. For the same reason, the closer the number combination is to the middle number, the less likely a Kanchan or Pension weighted shape is to Ron-win. While a Liaomen weighted shape made Sumo win the other number, making it non-Sanshoku. From this explanation, we can see that the frequency of appearance of Sanshoku is not high at 3.8%. If you have felt it difficult to win Sanshoku, rest assured that you are not alone, as Sanshoku has a low appearance rate of 3.8% from the outset. If you are not good at making Sanshoku, you may be able to make Sanshoku better by considering the criteria. I hope you find this video useful. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and stay tuned for the next one where I will talk about Itsu. See you soon!